Right, YouTube, Shadow King Nazu, and I'm back to do the Kingdom Hearts lightsaber styles, where we take Kingdom Hearts characters and see what lightsaber styles they might have if they were Star Wars characters. So, last time I said I was going to do Aqua, and we're going to get right into that. Now, Aqua is the magic-based Keyblade wielder of the Wayfinder trio. We already covered the power-focused one, Terra, and after this one, we'll be focusing on the speed one, Ventus. So let's talk about Aqua. Aqua doesn't have a very... Excuse me, had a little something on the camera. Aqua has a very interesting fighting style, focusing a lot on her grace and mostly on magic and defense. So, in my personal opinion, I feel that the lightsaber style combats that fit her most would be Form 2, Makashi, Form 3, Sarisu, and Form 6, Naiman. Now I'm going to cut out the other four lightsaber styles because I need to save memory and save some time because I'm going to be doing some other things. So I'm going to explain why I'm going to explain the other forms. Form 2, Makashi, is all about dueling and fencing. It was created when lightsaber battles were becoming more common during the Jedi versus Sith wars, and it was invented for one-on-one engagements, as the previous form, Shicho, was focused for multiple engagements against multiple opponents, but was weak against single target engagements. Aqua is very good with fighting one-on-one engagements, using precision and grace and finesse, which is what Makashi is built for. The weakness of Makashi, though, is that it doesn't have much power to it. So if you had someone who was getting power from speed or sheer brute force, they would find themselves at a bit of a disadvantage. Though some of these weaknesses can be overcome if you practice well enough. And the person who represents Makashi the most in Star Wars is Count Dooku, aka Darth Tyrannus from Star Wars. Form 3, Sarisu, is the defensive form, built when blasters were becoming more common in Star Wars. And it was all about defense, and is considered one of the quintessential forms and the very truest expressions of Star Wars, fighting for defense. The plot is that you're going to have a virtually impenetrable defense. Masters supposedly can deflect 30 blaster bolts at once, some even more. But the weakness is that it has no offensive applications, so you would need something to support it. As for Aqua, she is very known for using defense, mostly for using her barrier and then countering it when the moment is right. Now that sounds a little bit more like Jin So, where you would counter an attack, or with the Xian/Jin So variation lightsaber combat, but she doesn't do it that often. So I'd say she's more Sarisu than Jin So. And the person in Star Wars that best expresses Sarisu is our dear old Obi-Wan Kenobi. And now to Form 6, Naiman. Naiman is the moderation form. It takes all bits of the first 5 forms, Shicho, Makashi, Sarisu, Otaru, and Xian/Jin So. It has none of their weaknesses, but none of their overwhelming strength. So you're no master, you're just competent, which is ironic considering that she's called Master Aqua. Most Jedi used this form. So mostly because they didn't want to focus too heavily on lightsaber combat and focus more on diplomacy or focus on the Force, which in Kingdom Hearts case would be focusing on magic. Which makes sense for Aqua as she's mostly a magic user. So her fighting style with her Keyblade would not be all that developed compared to people like Sora, Riku, Terra, Ventus, and the list goes on. So she just has her lightsaber combat to be, Keyblade combat to be rather competent in a fight, but nothing overwhelmingly powerful. So by doing that, she would have more time to focus on her magic, and her magic is very impressive. Now, the person who would best fit the role of Nyman, well, you have a few options to pick from, like Exar Kun, Syndraulic, Revan. Just take your pick from any Nyman masters. So those were all the lightsaber combat styles that I feel fit Aqua. You guys tell me what you think. You think that this abridged version of what lightsaber combat styles for Kingdom Hearts characters works, or would you rather we go back to the old style where we cover each and every one lightsaber style and see which one fits the most? Let me know in the comments, and I'll catch you guys later.